The principles of our freedom forbid it. Morality forbids it. And the law I will sign tonight forbids it.
Hi, I'm Robert Brammer. I'm a law librarian at the Law Library of Congress, and I'm in here to introduce you to some personalities in the '64 Civil Rights Act. One of the people I want to point out is Howard Smith. Representative Smith was the chair of the House Rules Committee, and the reason for that is because the House is so big, they can't just have a free-form debate. Now, Representative Smith was a segregationist. That is, he was definitely not in favor of the '64 Civil Rights Act. I also want to point out another key player. Once the bill arrives in the Senate, it's subject to a filibuster led by Southern Democrats. The leader of the Southern Democrats was Richard Russell. And the interesting thing about Richard Russell is Richard Russell actually was Lyndon Johnson's mentor. And if you look up here on the wall, you'll see that although Richard Russell was Lyndon Johnson's mentor, by the time Lyndon Johnson was president and was pushing very hard to pass the '64 Civil Rights Act as a tribute to President Kennedy, their relationship had obviously frayed a bit, as depicted in this comic. So Russell led the enormous filibuster against the '64 Civil Rights Act, and the Democrats knew that they could not break the filibuster without enlisting the support of the Republicans. And to enlist the support of the Republicans, they had to court Everett Dirksen. Dirksen is the Senate Minority Leader, the leader of the Republicans in the Senate. And they need him and his Republicans to vote in favor of closure to end the filibuster and then ultimately pass the legislation. After adding some amendments to Title VII, which were fairly minor in scope, Everett Dirksen then threw his support behind the '64 Civil Rights Act, enlisted the Republicans to vote for closure, to end the filibuster, and ultimately passed the act. The '64 Civil Rights Act is absolutely vital in restarting Reconstruction and living up to the promise that all men are created equal.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. I appreciate you.